multi-course meal today, all centered around seafood.
Oh, snap. Wait a minute.
Love it.
Hello? The texture on that food, though?
I prepared a multi-course meal today, all centered around seafood.
Oh my gosh, and then they changed the food! They changed the food!
I'm in charge of cooking, and Bready is in charge of tasting. It's a match made in heaven.
Stop, I love that. Wait. Her little blush! Her little blush whenever she reloads. Oh my gosh. It reminds me of the freaking go do crime meme. She's so happy. She's so happy. Does the end of her gun look like a meat cleaver? A tenderizer. Yeah, I'm like, wait. I'm like staring at it, like literally tilting my head, like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh. She looks taller. I'm like, they seem to have stretched her torso a little bit. her torso has kind of gotten kind of the Laffy Taffy pool.
Various dishes. Be sure to encourage me whenever you can.
Now I imagine the chibi towering over Crust. Do y'all remember when I did the April Fool's stream? And like that glimpse we got at the end of one of the fights where it was like Chibi Alice. It was like Chibi Alice can't hurt you. Cause she was taking up like half the screen. That would be Chibi Crust going up to regular Crust.
You should never skip a meal.
What research? What did I miss? Guess you're gonna have to look in the beginning of the VOD. My mind doesn't feel overwhelmed. It's not some strangely exotic or stimulating flavor, but I can actually taste it. At long last, I finally found it. The taste I've been searching for all my life. Oh, so like a direct continuation? One beautiful beyond all comprehension. Pure and untainted by information. It's divine, Bone Bush. Really? Congratulations, Bready. Have your taste buds transformed, you think? No, I don't think so. It's only the command... No, I should call him Bone Bush from now on. Bone Bush is the only one I get this flavor from. I see. And here I was hoping my meals would be the pathway to your happiness. Aww, Crust. Looks like I lost out to Mr. Gourmand. At any rate, seeing you this happy while you're eating makes me happy. So, this is a positive development. Let's throw a party as a celebration. I made a bunch of tasty treats. Will Bone Bush be coming too?
Not sure. I suppose if we want to be certain, we can invite him. But then again, he has been awfully busy lately. Has he? Sorry, but I'll have to take a rain check on that party.
Oh, Bready. Bready!
Huh? Oh no, they stopped the funny, cute music! Why? Are you sick? No, I'm fine. Then how come you don't want to be a part of the festivities? This party is supposed to be for you. It's just... I have no reason to ingest any of your food anymore.
Bready! Not like this, Bready!
What?
Say it ain't so. Say psych right now. Say it's a nightmare right now.
What do you mean? I've found a new taste, and that's all I want to experience now. Are you talking about Mr. Gourmand? Yeah. So if Bonbouche doesn't come to the party, there's no point in me attending. I'm already familiar with the taste of your food, so it isn't new, and it doesn't bring out joy in me.
No, I refuse. This has to be a bad dream. This has to be a bad dream.
Huh? But You'll have to enjoy the party without me, Crest. Wait! Bready! Huh?
Oh my gosh. Oh. I was like, say it ain't so, shift up. My Bready would never. She would never.
Hold on. I'm in my room.
They played me so hard when I played this. I feel like I've done too many like manhwa where they do the exact same thing. And you're just reading the chapter like, no. Tell me it's a dream. Tell me it's a dream. And you don't find out till like the end of the chapter if it was a dream or not.
Whoa. It was all just a dream. Man, the weird stuff that my mind conjures up. Anyway, this is a critical moment. I've got to bust my butt and cook something that Bready will find delicious. Crust! Bubble, let's boil the stew. Let's grill up the meat. Now we plate it up nicely and... ta-da! The special multi-course breakfast is complete. Enjoy, Bready. Isn't this a bit overkill? I got excited while cooking, and maybe I did go a bit overboard. If there are any leftovers, I'll pack them up in a lunchbox for you. Okay. Thanks for this.
That's right. My Bready would never.
Sure thing. The combination of ingredients is remarkable, and the flavor balance is impeccable. You clearly were more emotionally invested in this than usual. It's very cute, I must say. Okay, but what about the taste? What do you think? It's nice.
Oh.
The taste is identical to what it usually is. Huh? So it hasn't changed? Okay, that's it. I've decided. Decided what? I, Crust, will be closing the kitchen. Starting today, I will dedicate myself to researching food further. Where's this coming from all of a sudden? And until my research is finished, you, Bready, are banned from the kitchen.
She was like,
Eh? Nani? Excuse me?
oh no.
Oh no.
Ingredient. Stop. That's drawn so well. First, let me introduce the ingredients of today's main course. This cut is commonly known as tenderloin. It makes up only 2% of each cow and is the perfect ingredient for bringing out the highest level of flavor. Stop. Stop. I want steak. I want steak. Can I have some, please? Meat. This is so cute. Organic whole wheat flour.
Strawberries.
I love that. Look at the cake getting decorated.
Battle? I'd love to.
I feel like she would have a nice time being here. You know, just why not? Main dish. Here is the main dish, the highlight of today's menu set. It has been cooked to medium rare to enhance the flavor of the perfectly aged meat. Crispy on the outside with a golden crust and a subtle smoky aroma, while tender and juicy on the inside. Each bite is nothing short of exquisite. Ooh.
Visit. Hello, students. It's nice to meet you all. I'm Crust from the Cooking Oil Squad, and I've got a special lesson prepared for you today. Whoa! And what's so special about today's lesson, you ask? We'll be having an assistant helping us today.
God's hungriest soldier. Hello, everyone. Hello. Is it me? Am I the assistant?
To think that the entire school is gathered to listen to my lecture. It's enough to make you a bit nervous. Now then, in today's lesson, we'll be covering 3 main topics. 1, edible ingredients that can be found on the surface. 2, the things that you should never eat. 3, practical training on making food that's easy to store and won't spoil quickly. Are you all excited?
The crowd noises.
In that case, let's get started.
All right. Why are they cheering so loud? Is she that famous?
Oh my gosh, it's Ein! Great. Great. Yeah? Isn't the food Miss Crush showed up supposed to be brown? How come yours is black?
Oh no.
That's because Naru stinks at cooking.
How dare you throw your brain under the bus, Ray? What?
10 grams of salt. 10 more grams? Boring. You see, they're not even following the recipe.
10 more? Oh man. They're trying their best.
Maybe the problem is that you're leaving it to the Naru instead of doing it yourself. Uh-oh. But they're her brain. What's wrong with that? Naru and I are practically one being after all.
So, did you just insult yourself a moment ago? Oh no.
Oh.
No.
I admit we're like two separate beings, united together, but not as one.
Things seem to be going more or less okay in P class. How about the other side of the class? Why are y'all here? I thought they graduated. I thought that was like the whole point of their squad being separate from like school circle.
Wow, you're really good at this, Tia.
Do you cook often?
Not really. I just followed the instructions and it turned out well. My goodness, you finished rather quickly. May I have a bite? Of course.
Nom nom nom. Nom 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 nom.
It's very nice, but don't you think it's a bit too sweet? Is it? I thought it was perfect. Naga, do you want to try? Sure. Nom nom nom. What do you think? Is it too sweet? It's definitely on the saturating side, but it's certainly something you'd enjoy. You bet it is. It's perfectly suited to my taste. Well, it's not like you're making this for someone else. So, as long as it tastes good to you, that's all that really matters. Everyone's taste buds are different, after all. Isn't that right, Miss Crust? Huh? Oh, yes, that's right. Good job, Tia. Thanks. I should make something for Naga, too. Aw, that's nice of you, Tia. I'm excited to try what you make.
Things seem to be going well on the other side of the room as well. I think today's lesson should go off without a hitch.
Bum, 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 bum. That's all for today's lesson. Feel free to enjoy the food that you've made for yourselves. I scored each dish, so be sure to check what I wrote down.
Okay. I didn't do too bad. How'd you do, Tia?
Right down the middle for me as well. My score probably isn't too high since I didn't follow the recipe. You should have submitted the one that you made for me. Maybe I should have. But I didn't want to give you the food that I'd given to Miss Crust. You can try it later. And give it your own score as well. Sure, that'd be fun.
Weren't you about to leave, Crust?
Huh? Oh, right. Yeah, I'm going.
Crust is feeling conflicted because you broke apart her friendship, Commander. And you don't even realize it.
Thank you both for conducting that lesson today.
Crust did most of the work. I barely did anything.
That's not true. Your presence alone was incredibly reassuring.
Well, I'm glad to hear that I was helpful in some way. But Crust, wasn't today supposed to be a filming day for your cooking show? How did you manage to find time for this?
Oh, no worries. We'll be showing a rerun today.
I see. Well, I shouldn't take up any more of your time. Everything's been taken care of, so you're free to leave whenever you'd like.
All right. Thank you again for the opportunity.
See you next time, Marciana.
See you, Commander.
Commander's really just hanging out right now.
Thanks again for helping, Mr. Gourmand.
It was a fun experience for me too.
Where are you off to now?
I don't have any real plans, so I was planning on returning to the commander's room.
I see. Are you hungry by any chance?
Well, now that you mention it, I've been smelling delicious food all day, but haven't been able to eat anything. Oh damn, we're hungry.
That tells me you're hungry, all right. I at least got to sample the dishes the students made throughout the day, but you didn't get to eat anything.
So what were we doing? If we weren't even helping, like, sampling and scoring and stuff. Just chaperoning?
If you're free, would you like to come to my kitchen and have something to eat?
Would that be okay?
Of course. This was my first time working with students, and you were kind enough to agree to be my assistant.
I did say he barely did anything. When I'm literally just like, why are you here?
Being able to repay you for that would be my pleasure.
We were just eye candy? Why do I feel like that's actually true? Then allow me to graciously accept your offer.
Wonderful. Well, let's go.
Man, I would have loved to know what Ray scored.
Ta-da! Welcome to the Cooking Oil Kitchen, where the air is filled with the aroma of delicious food. Have a seat over here, if you would. Wait just a minute, and I'll whip up something nice and special for you.
No worries. You can take your time.
Actually, I intended on inviting you here all along. So I planned out the meal and prepped all the ingredients earlier. It really won't take any time at all.
I see.
Today's menu is a special seafood course. I'll start you off with a light appetizer.
With cooking as wonderful as crust, you need to experience it with multiple senses. First with sight, then smell, and then taste. To do anything less would be a disservice to such fine cuisine. Nom. It's the best thing I've ever tasted.
So you like it?
It's divine.
I'm glad you like it.
I'm the one who's glad, considering I get to try such heavenly cuisine. By the way, you mentioned earlier that today's episode was a rerun? Did something happen as we're still eating?
Oh, there wasn't any dramatic accident or anything. I simply decided to close down the kitchen and cancel all my plans so that I could focus on cooking research.
Cooking research? Nom nom nom.
Yes, as a chef, my first goal was always to create food that Bready would be happy with. But instead, you're the one who achieved that.
It would seem that way, yes.
So that means I need to get my butt in gear. I'm gonna develop dishes that will make Bready happy too. So, Mr. Gourmand, I have a few things to ask of you for my research. Could you help me?
What is it?
Well, first, could I lick you just once?
Not the whole squad wanting to lick this man. What? Not you two.
It's not what you think. My taste certainly diverges from Bready's, but I'm curious what it is about you that has Bready so obsessed with your flavor.
So this is for research purposes then?
Precisely. If I taste you, I might get some inspiration.
If that's the case, help yourself. After washing my hands in the sink, I hold them out to Crust. Here you are.
Wow! Thanks for agreeing to this. Alright. Here I go.
How is it?
I'm not sure.
Crust!
Nothing's really standing out to me. I figured that'd be the case. Mr. Gourmand, can I ask you for one more favor?
What is it? Crust said, not my thing.
Could you write down everything Bready said after tasting you?
All of it?
Yes, please. It's not too much of an imposition, is it?
Okay, I'll try. Commander, be smart. I feel like you should know what to censor. Crust was there when it happened. She was there when it happened the first time.
If you believe in the creator, you better start praying.
What did she just say? Stop, that was a badass line. Stop, I
Remaining
love
ammo
that.
is in good condition. Keep moving.
If you believe in the creator, then you better start praying.
Teacher, let's go have some dessert now.
I love that. I love that. That was so cool. That was so cool. Golly. I was not expecting that. That was so good. They made a joke about that line in Red Ash. I vaguely remember that like half of Current Snow's like lines were kind of like nods to things that she picked up during Red Ash. A few days after receiving Crust's request.
So sweet. Your hand is delectable when it's covered in chocolate.
Commander? You let her dip your hand in what? Is there anything that you don't let her dip your hand in? Haven't you already tried this with chocolate before?
Last time was with dark chocolate. Today it's milk chocolate. This is sweeter, so it's even better than before. Could I spend the whole day licking your hand?
Absolutely not.
Too bad.
Don't you need to go back to the kitchen at some point?
Quite the opposite. I couldn't go even if I wanted to. Crust is apparently doing some cooking-related research and told me I'm banned until it's finished.
She won't even allow you inside the kitchen?
Nope. To be honest, I'm a little startled. Nothing like this has ever happened before. Do you think something might be wrong?
Have you heard anything more from Crust after the ban?
Not a word. She said that if she needed anything, she'd call me.
I see. Also, after the fiasco of this past week, I don't want to hear chair jokes. I'm over it. Like, I'm done with it. I don't want to hear them.
Still, I do like that I get more time to taste you, Bonebush.
I think you've licked off all the chocolate by now.
Let me taste a little bit more. Absolutely divine. The taste is completely unique to me. Completely pure. I'm so happy.
If I let Crust know the full extent of Bready's reactions and descriptions, something tells me it'd break her heart.
Oh, man. I knew it.
Wait, don't get the wrong idea.
Thank you, Mr. Gourmand. Now I know for sure.
Know what?
Bready doesn't care about normal food or how it tastes. She needs something pure, where information doesn't even factor into the equation. I'm gonna try and create a dish which has the taste that she craves.
Are you sure you can make something like that?
To be honest, I'm not sure. I may not be brimming with confidence, but I'm gonna give it a shot regardless. I want to make food with my own hands that will make Bready happy. Something meant just for her.
Sounds impressive. Well, let me know if there's anything I can help with.
Well, since you offered, would you be interested in being my cooking assistant?
I'm not that good at cooking. You just gotta be better than Emma and Ray. The bar is low, Commander.
That's okay. Actually, you're essential for the recipe I'm working on.
Really? Very well then, I'll do what I can.
Thank you. Here she goes.
I will say, I'm not like the biggest AMR person, but the cooking ASMR is immaculate every time Crust does anything. Shouldn't I be doing more than sitting back and watching you?
Oh, sorry, Mr. Gourmand. I forgot you were there. You can help me now.
What do I need to do?
Rub your fingers in everything that I've made.
What in the bacteria is going on here? Huh? We're starting off unhinged. It's like not so much unhinged, I guess. I guess it could be like a slow
Let me show
descent.
you what the AZX can do.
Like a slow descent into like Crust's madness.
Straighten out the
You know, but I guess I don't know. I guess like I was thinking that she was gonna do what she mentioned in the last event, where she was like, or was it Bready? No, I think it was Bready, who was like, "Can I have a piece of your hair? I want a drop of your
There's
blood
no
in
time
every
to
drink."
bask in our victory.
Yeah, like
Let's move on to the next mission.
I guess sticking your fingers in everything isn't as bad as it could be, but like that's still gross. That's exactly what you like teach a child not to do, you know? Blood for bait. What the hell? Animal, right? The commander's blood is bad. Ooh, we do got that special blood that would mess him up in a fight, depending on the fight. Blood sausage. I guess it kind of is in the name. How much blood goes into blood sausage? I forgot about that.
Bready said that food touched by your hands tastes pure to her.
Blood pudding. Look her eyes. What? That they're red? Don't start with me. They're red because of my special little strawberry that she is. And nothing else. Blood pancakes. What the hell? What are these recipes? What are... I think I've heard of blood pudding, but like what else goes inside of them?
So I figured if we go backwards from there, perhaps you touching this food will imbue it with the taste that Bready yearns for.
Are you Googling right now? Are these actual baked goods that you can make with... No.
I think it'll make for a fantastic experiment, don't you?
Sure. The heat kills bacteria.
The soups and stews are still hot, so you can start with the other dishes first.
I want to pat her. I wonder, like, if her hat, like, deflates and then bounces back up. Apparently, blood can be an egg substitute. The hell it can. Never will I ever want to make that substitution. I've made blood brownies. They're pretty good. Shaika, what? What? You really want me to rub my hands over these?
I certainly do. It'll be a perfect way to imbue them with your flavor.
Do y'all know the Hispanic tradition of smashing somebody's face into a cake for their birthday? That's all I can think of right now. Crust wants to take the commander's head and just all over her food right now. I hate it. It's pretty bad if you do it without consent. I've never done it though. I feel like my family used to do it, and then over time it became like, okay, we're gonna cut a piece of the cake on its own plate so that you don't F up the rest of the cake. Because I'm tired of this. I hate that. Again, you need consent. It's not fun. if you don't have consent of the person doing it. And it's not very enjoyable if you do it to the entire cake, because then you just effed up an entire chunk of cake.
I certainly do. It'll be the perfect way to imbue them with your flavor.
Isn't that a hygiene issue? That was what I said.
It'll be fine.
Just blow the candles. I'm not really a cake person, honestly. I'll prefer like other dessert foods to cakes, TBH. I'm really picky about my cake.
Bready slurps on your fingers without the thought of hygiene ever crossing her mind.
Seeing the glint in Crust's eye, I can tell she is being completely serious. You seem to like Individua's, like I said. I'm picky about it. And hers, top notch. What if Commander didn't wipe? That's why every scene starts with him washing his hands. Do not even. A nice flan for me. Ooh, that's... Yeah, no, I prefer like brownies and cookies and even like cupcakes. I think I just had a lot of cake to the point where I like got tired of it. And like what I like about cupcakes is that they're just mini cakes, you know? And then I don't feel bad about like not finishing it. However, if you give me like a chocolate fudge cake with like chocolate fudge like icing, specifically this like one brand of chocolate fudge icing that I know that like I really like, I will take that any day. But Bready just goes for it. We literally see the commander wash his hands. Like it goes through the effort of showing us that he washes his hand like every time before she does it. I reluctantly start to caress the food before me, hoping that it will lead to the results Crust is after. Why did you use the word caress to describe this? I could see him just like really awkwardly going, like this. I've never tried a mocha cappuccino cake. I like homemade red velvet cake with homemade cream cheese icing. Ooh, that sounds good. My take on icing is I definitely prefer like whipped icing to like regular icing. I don't really like the taste of like regular icing, but like whipped icing varieties, I like those.
Very good. Now for the taste test.
Lucuma cake? I don't think I've ever tried that. You're gonna taste it as well?
Of course. Tasting the final product is essential. Thanks for your special ingredient, Mr. Gourmand.
This is weird.
Nom 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 nom. Still tastes ordinary to me. There's no major difference from the food I usually make.
Yeah, I was like, she's trying to channel her Bready energy right now, but she's like, I don't get it. I don't see it.
Still, the last step is to have Bready come and taste it.
Didn't you ban her from the kitchen for a while?
I did, but if I want her to taste this stuff, she needs to be here. Oop. Crust gingerly rings the bell. Shortly after, Bready enters. You just summon her like that? It's just that easy? Wow. It's only been a few days, but it feels like it's been ages since I was in the kitchen.
The Bready bell? Yeah, I'm like, wait. It's just like that.
Is your research finished? For the moment, yes. I want you to taste what I came up with.
Pavlov, is that you? Stop.
Sure. I didn't imagine I'd see you here, Bonbush.
Oh, I was just blending crust to hand. Tomato, 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 tomato.
I see. No wonder there was no one in the commander's room.
But I'm like, get out of here.
Oh. Here it is. You made quite a spread. I've actually been missing your cooking. Well, cheers. Nom nom nom. How is it? The taste is a little different. I knew it! I knew you'd pick up on that. Does it taste pure? Are you happy?
Aw, Crust.
I'm afraid not. This isn't quite the flavor I envisioned in my mind. Oh, maybe because I'm still in the early stages of my research. Maybe. That has to be it. Definitely. Okay, I'll give my evaluation. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure what kind of flavor you were aiming for. For something that you made, this is all oddly flat in terms of taste and the emotion behind it. Nothing in particular stands out. I see. I appreciate the evaluation. I'll get back to it and call you when I'm ready. Okay. But may I ask what kind of research you're doing? I'm afraid I can't tell you. If I accomplish what I'm after, you'll know what I was aiming for as soon as you eat it. You're right. I've never seen you this motivated before. Very well. I hope you succeed. Thanks, and wait for my call.
Bready smiles before leaving the kitchen, and Crust waves goodbye excitedly. Oh no. Oh no. Despite her outward enthusiasm, I can't help but feel that Bready looks a bit lonely. I mean, she basically is like getting kicked out of her home right now. Do you really want that? I don't want it. I just feel like she's giving the energy of a character that's like exuding happiness and like it'll be fine if I just keep working at it, you know? But I feel like this is really like an issue with her.
I had figured it wouldn't succeed on the first attempt. But what could have been the problem? Maybe we need more than just your touch, Mr. Gourmand.
I think the methodology was flawed to begin with.
Oh, I've got it! There might be too many ingredients. If purity is what you're after, you've got to do away with all the extraneous emotions, information, and stories. This time, I'll make something that focuses on a singular taste.
I feel like she's getting like caught up in the act of like making stuff with like base ingredients, you know? And is like the emotion behind it, I guess, that makes her food fun to eat. Like her enjoying cooking is getting like further and further away.
How about this, Bready? To put it nicely, it's keeping things simple. To put it bluntly, it seems unfinished. Here, this one should be better. It doesn't really taste like much. It's a bit of a stretch to even call this food.
Oh, nar. It doesn't taste like food anymore.
How about this? Crust, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but the plates you're giving me are seeming less and less like proper food. It may seem that way, but at least you can taste it. If your research about trying to make a dish with only one ingredient? Huh? What was that? Nothing. I'll try it. I am picking up the natural flavor of the ingredients. It has enough nutrients, and the texture isn't too bad. The portion size isn't too big, and it's nice and light. I don't know if this is what your research is about, but this could potentially be useful as an emergency ration for when we go up to the surface.
Oh no, wait, I feel like I don't know if I would want my food to be categorized as emergency rations.
Oh, really? Well, since it's an ingredient that doesn't spoil easily, that might not be a bad idea. But that's not what you are after, was it? Thank you for your help today, Bready. Thanks to your insightful commentary, I've realized I still have a way to go. I'll be in touch. once I've made some more improvements. Are you going to keep at it today? No, I've been cooking all day, so I'm tired. It's getting late too, so I should get some rest. Yes, be sure to rest properly while you're doing all this. I'm still not entirely sure what you're doing here, but whatever it is, you don't need to be in a hurry. Okay.
Oh no. The music went away.
I knew this wouldn't be easy. I knew I wouldn't be able to simply snap my fingers and solve this all in a day. But if I'm being honest, I had a little hope there near the end. No matter which parts of you that we used, the dishes were all failures.
What do you mean by that? No matter which parts of use that we use. What parts did we use? Did we stick our foot in something? Like, what? Commander, what? Please tell me you didn't put hair in it or something weird. Like, I could have told you that adding my hair. Oh my god, they did. They did. Adding my hair to the food wouldn't help things.
Hey, this is research after all. We've got to try anything and everything.
Of course, you ask for feet. Okay, but see, the reason why is because have you ever like heard those jokes about how like some of the best food you'll get is from like the places that like they don't speak a lick of English and they probably like stick their foot in the food, like like that's where you're gonna get like the best kind of food from, you know? You haven't heard that term? They don't actually do that, but like it's a thing. It's a joke, guys. Where are you getting your food, girly? From the places that don't speak English. Like the jokes about like I don't know. If you haven't heard it, then it's weird and hard to explain. So I'm just gonna not. Do you ask them if they speak English? No. What? I was just joking about putting feet in my food. Oh my god. Random hole in the wall fried chicken place where the one guy doesn't even speak till you leave. I know exactly the kind of place you're talking about. I'm Peruvian. Even that sounds a bit weird. Again, if you've never heard the term, then it's impossible to explain it. But I feel like it's a pretty common joke to say. How would you know if they speak English or not? The places that I have in mind are the Spanish speaking places, and I know that they don't speak English because I have a conversation with them. Like what?
Hey, this is research after all. We've got to try anything and everything. Still, I'm sorry for inconveniencing you like this. Thanks for all the help today.
Crust.
Yes?
Why are you hiding the purpose of this research from Bready?
Well,
Oh, no.
I want to surprise her. Once I manage to make a dish that is beautiful and pure, she'll be over the moon. Besides, I told her the point of this was so I could make a dish for her. When I look back, all the food I've made are things that other people would enjoy, but not Bready. That's why I want it to be a big surprise when I make something specifically with her in mind.
I see.
So, there you have it.
Are you gonna work alone tomorrow?
I guess so. I'm planning on doing as much as I can on my own.
I know someone who would make a good assistant. Should I bring her?
I really appreciate the offer, but our kitchen is off limits to non-staff. I could invite them in, but they would have to be treated as a guest rather than an assistant.
It's someone who you already know quite well. Who?
Oh, really? In that case, sure. If it's someone that you personally vouch for and I already know them, I'm sure they'll be perfect for the job.
Please tell me we're not gonna put Emma in this girl's kitchen. Please. I'm trying to think of who could possibly like
Once we're done
cooking.
here, we'll finish the day with a piece of cake.
Emma would be so funny. I'm just like, Emma can't cook for crap, but she does know
Straighten out before starting.
how to put her emotions in it, I guess. The next day, Emma loves cooking. Cooking doesn't love her back. Her cooking tries to escape from her. Along with the person I've selected to be Crust's assistant, I head to the kitchen. Okay, whoa, that was my second guess.
Hi, Mr. Gourmand. Who is it that you brought with you? Wowee. So this is Miss Cress's kitchen.
Oh, thank God. It's the way that I was like sweating bullets for a second. Like, he wouldn't, right? He wouldn't sick Emma on this poor girl's kitchen.
Oh, Tia, you were in the special class I gave a while ago. Hello. I came here at teacher's request. I may not be much help, but I'll do my best.
Oh, wait, is this where we're gonna get apron wearing Emma or apron wearing Tia?
I'm excited to have you here. You left quite an impression during the class. I did? But I didn't even get that high of a score. Well, the score is based on a set system of criteria. So while I may not have been able to give you a high score, the fact that you made a dish which perfectly suited you impressed me. I also found it moving that you made another dish tailored to a friend's taste. In fact, that's the reason I'm here right now. Ah. In that case, I think I might be able to help. Glad to hear it. Then, do you want to get changed first? Oh, there it is. Change? Of course. Whenever you cook, you need an apron that matches the occasion. If you go inside the back room, there are plenty of aprons to choose from. Pick whichever one you want, and come back once you're ready. Okay. I'm feeling good today. I think I just might succeed. I hope you do. Thank you for sending me such a great assistant, Mr. Gourmand. Oh, and that's why Tia's apron and stuff is pink. She's Crust's little assistant. Sure thing. I'll be watching from the sidelines, cheering you on. I'm done changing. Papa, it all makes sense now. The strawberries and everything. Do I look okay? The apron looks good. But why did you take off your school uniform? Oh, well, when I wore the apron on top of my school uniform, it didn't fit properly and felt a bit uncomfortable. So I changed into something more comfortable and wore the apron over it. I see.
Crust is stupefied. Wait, and like, isn't she wearing like socks right now? This skin doesn't even like have shoes. She's just walking around the kitchen in her socks.
Well, as long as you're comfortable. Now then, let's start cooking. Yippee!
I'm surprised her school uniform already isn't comfortable. I feel like it's a battle of too much at once. She already has the uniform constraining her, and then the apron also, like it's a whole mess probably of.
What kind of food would you like to cook, Tia? I'm feeling a dessert of some kind.
I love how she's just holding her donut.
I want to make something nice and sweet that I can eat. All right then. Then today we'll look into desserts. Didn't you say we had to make something for someone specific? Is it really okay for me to make something that I want? Oh. I guess you're right. Wow, I never really considered that. Before setting about creating an ideal flavor, I never thought about what kind of food Bready actually would want to eat. I'm such a dum-dum.
Oh no, Chris!
What? You mean you don't know what kind of food this person likes? I think I do. I know that she'd like something bold, something new. That's a toughie.
Her pout is so cute.
Is there anything in particular that she eats often? She usually eats whatever I make without any complaints. Then she must be a fan of your cooking. Do you think so? Of course.
It always feels weird to me when I visit my friends' places and tells me I can leave my shoes on. Yeah.
In that case, I think we'll be okay making a dessert. Yeah, you're right. Bready will enjoy anything that we give her, as long as it's made by us. All right. you said this bready person likes bold and new flavors, yes? In that case, you should make a dessert unlike anything this world has ever seen. Yes, that's exactly what we should do. The only thing is, if we do that, it might end up tasting like nothing special. I've gotta make something that will really knock her socks off. I see.
Tia peruses through the ingredients lined up on the kitchen table.
I don't know. This all looks special enough to me. Anyway, I'll take the lead, and you can pitch in whenever possible. Oh, and feel free to tell me any suggestions you have at any point. Sure thing. Oh, and one more thing before we begin. Tia, could you perhaps lick Mr. Gourmand and explain what he takes?
Okay, pause. I'ma pause you there, Crust. You can't go around inviting other people to lick me without running this by me. Do you see why this is a potential problem? Why I would have an issue with this? Maybe? This is my body, Crust. Like, wait a minute. I did not consent to this. We did not have a discussion beforehand.
Excuse me?
Here we go again. Oh, man.
Yeah. That's one down.
No, Commander, you're just an ingredient. I'm my own person.
Why don't you give it a taste, Tia? Okay. It looks scrumptious. Well, here I go. Well, what do you think? I can't really place what it tastes like. It's certainly not what I expected. Yeah? That's good. In that case...
Oh. Crust rings the bell. Uh-oh. Soon after, Bready enters.
Welcome back, Bready. I'd like for you to taste the dish that we came up with today. Sure. I see we have a guest. Hello, I'm Tia. I'm Bready. Thank you for coming to help Crust.
It is a Bready bell? Yes, it is. It's literally a bell just for her. She's been ringing it this entire time.
No problem. I hope you enjoy what we made. Yeah. So, you made a cake? It doesn't smell terribly sweet. I'll see what it tastes like.
You know, this could be one of those things where like Bready isn't actually like outside the building or something like that. Like she could just be waiting outside like the kitchen, like around outside like the door, but like she's still there. And so it's like the diner bells, you know, when they're like, order up. And so she's just like kind of waiting to hear that, and then coming into the kitchen. Her cardboard box in the hallway. Yeah, like she's literally just waiting outside the door. Like, one day, any minute now.
No. Hmm.
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 Tia,
Yes?
it's obvious that you really enjoy desserts.
Aw.
I can easily pick up on the love and joy that you experienced while making this. Wow, you can detect all that? I did have a great time making it. The recipe was completely different from what I'm used to seeing, so I was a bit surprised. But I figured if this is how someone else likes it, then it's my responsibility to make it that way. Of course, I was only here to assist. Miss Crust made most of it. The taste is very enjoyable, to be sure. When you eat, you sense the emotions that were present when the dish was being made. This complicates things. Maybe I shouldn't cook it myself?
Crust, you're losing the plot. The plot is being lost utterly.
Having said that, there's next to no sweetness here. Just a vaguely cake-like texture. I could hardly call this a proper cake. But at least the taste isn't ordinary like the ones from before. That tells me I'm making progress. No, you're making progress in the exact wrong direction, Crust.
The culp is she's inhaling. She's inhaling so much right now.
I'm gonna switch up some things and make it again.
Uh-oh.
Crust,
Yes?
Oh no! Oh no, not this music! Nothing. I hope you'll be finished with your research soon. I hope so too. I presume I should leave now? If you could. Thanks, Bready. Miss Crust.
Yes?
You're trying to cook a dish that Bready can eat, right? That's right. But Bready didn't enjoy it. She didn't look terribly happy. I realize that. That's why I'm trying to come up with a dish that will make her happy. That's not really what I'm getting at. I realize that you're still in the middle of the process, but if the person you're trying to please looks so unhappy at this point, don't you think that indicates you're heading in the wrong direction?
Thank you, Tia. Thank you, Tia. Like, she's not even thinking about, like, making it a flavor that Bready will enjoy anymore. She's more like, well, this is a wild flavor. This is a different flavor. Like, no, Crust, no.
Do you really think she looked that unhappy? Yes. Are you sure you're really making this for her?
Oh, oh no. Bready playing the piano to give her a hint. Nar, hello. Not Bready in the hallway with her little mini piano. Oh no.
If you ask me, if the person on the receiving end doesn't want what they're being given, it can make even good intentions feel malicious.
Oh no. Bready's like, you're trying to poison me.
Fairfire, thank you for the sub. Happy 6 months. Halfway to a year is crazy.
6 months is crazy. Seeing where some of y'all are getting at month-wise is wild.
That's why I'm always sure to ask these questions before I set out to do something. All this research you're doing right now, is this what Bready wanted? Not exactly, but I know she'll be happy with it when I succeed. I can already see the expression on her face. I've seen it before. I see. Still, I think it would be a good idea to let her know the exact purpose of what you're doing here. Not knowing for so long might make her feel upset. Okay, I'll fill her in. Thanks for your help today, Tia. Be safe on your way back home. I had a good time. I'll be rooting for you.
Aww. Aww. I feel like every time we cut to the commander and his little like ... moments, I just imagine him sitting on like a stool in the corner of the kitchen, like out of the way, but still present. You're not allowed to move from your stool, Commander. You can taste test every now and again, but do not get in the way of what's happening in this kitchen.
Crust. This next time, rather than making it myself, I'll use a machine. Oh no! Oh, Crust! I feel like what Tia just told you went completely over your head. Use a machine. That way, Bready won't detect any emotions in the dish.
AI cookies.
Like, no, we're getting further and further. Crust.
Even if she doesn't sense any of the emotions, she'll still detect the nutritional components in each individual ingredient.
Oh. But if she doesn't feel the emotions, wouldn't there be a chance that she doesn't know all those other details?
Don't go down the rape path.
At this rate, you're just gonna have a bunch of Narus cooking for you, and they can't cook for anything, apparently. At any rate, I've never tried it, so I'll experiment. I'm sorry. I know that I'm being impulsive.
It's all right.
It's just that I was really shocked by what Tia said earlier. I said I wanted to make food that Bready would be happy eating, but I never bothered to check what kind of expression she was making while eating. I figured that as long as I did my research, her liking it was a given.
I left Star Rail on while I went to work. Oh no. Is that okay? Is your computer fine with that? This event is that meme from Monsters vs. Aliens. Plenty of gruel for Bready. Oh no.
I figured that as long as I did my research, her liking it was a given. Why is this so difficult? The more I try, the less I seem to know.
Crust.
I know this might sound childish, but I'm a little jealous of you at the moment.
I know someone whose cooking makes everyone happy. How about I ask her to come and help? Who would it be if not Crust?
Huh? If you could, I'd be super grateful.
It wouldn't be Emma? Well, yeah, I'm like, well, no. This time it definitely wouldn't be Emma if it makes everybody happy. Oh, wait. Ooh. You're gonna stick Crust in front of a TV. And she's gonna watch herself. That's my guess.
She sounds incredible.
It's another person whom you know as well.
Another one? That's amazing, considering I don't know that many people. Will they also be here to assist me, like Tia did today?
This is only my personal opinion, but I'd suggest inviting her as a guest.
As a guest?
You could take this opportunity to make some normal dishes again. This person could act as a sounding board for what you make and offer their feedback. Bready? Question mark? Are we gonna let Bready back into the kitchen?
Yeah, that sounds good. A completely new approach could be just the ticket.
Then let's wrap things up for today, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me give you an invitation. I always personally write out an invitation for any guests that are invited to our kitchen.
Why?
Isn't it obvious? So that they feel special.
If you know that, why are you doing this with Bready?
Sorry? What was that?
That any guests are invited to our kitchen so they feel special? Meanwhile, Bready banished from the kitchen. Girl, you're smarter than this. She's getting so caught up in everything that her blinders are really bad. Nothing. I'm sure she'll like it. It's the fact that even Tia pointed out, like,
I certainly hope so.
Wait. Ade. It has to be. If it's not Bready or herself, then it has to be a maid. Because that's absolutely someone who always considers others. Next day.
Bubble, let's boil the stew. Let's grill up the meat.
You look like you're having fun.
You bet I am. It's always the maids.
Commander will never hesitate to spread the maid propaganda.
Welcoming a new guest is always a thrill.
When all else fails, the commander calls in the maids, literally though.
I'm so curious who it's gonna be. My heart is racing.
Oh,
Oh, there they are. Welcome. Welcome to the cooking oil kitchen, where the air is filled with the aroma of delicious food. There it is. There she is. Hello.
oh my god. Oh my god, that hip. That hip is insane. Golly. Bless be Ade.
You look awfully familiar.
Her skin is so pretty. It's the fact that you can only see hip and the top of thigh, but like that's all you need to see.
And it's free! And it's free! Hey! She's so pretty! She's so pretty!
I did not realize how thick she is.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I feel like
Even with her maid uniform, you can tell.
you're that maid from before. That's right.
Gosh. Casual Ade. NIKKE fans don't have any object permanence. The second breasts or ass go behind cloth and it no longer exists. Gosh. It's like a... What was it? The AT fields or whatever?
It's impossible to penetrate. I can't see behind it.
This new era of jackets being worn below the shoulders makes me happy. It's always a look.
My name is Ade, and I work at the Maid Cafe. Thank you for inviting me.
God, she's so pretty, chat. She's so pretty. Just take a moment.
She came in here with her iced coffee, like
a queen. How is our maid gonna help our poor Crust in her time of need and absolute obliviousness, apparently?
Wow! I almost didn't recognize you without the maid uniform.
This is my first time seeing you in casual dress as well, Ade. We're all in shock and awe.
Today, I'm simply a guest who's come to visit Miss Crust's cooking. Come to taste Miss Crust's cooking. I therefore dressed accordingly. I don't look strange, do I?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not, my queen. Not at all. You look great.
Thank you, Master. Is it all right if I sit here, Miss Crust? Oh, yes. Please, make yourself comfortable.
Feels like when a kid sees their teacher outside school for the first time. I remember the first time I saw one of my English teachers outside school for the first time. And she was wearing like I forgot if it might have been a tank top. or just a short sleeve shirt. Either way, I learned that she had not quite full sleeves on each arm, but almost, like just about. And I was shocked because every day during like school, she's always wearing the long sleeves covering them, and she's like the sweetest, like kindest lady, like just very like soft spoken and blah blah blah. And I was just like, oh my god, good for you, good for you. Marry her already, Commander. It's an honor to have the opportunity to taste your cooking. No one would believe you. Apparently it was like one of those like well-known secrets. It's like, yeah, he has tattoos. A lot of them. I'm sure I'll enjoy myself. I poured my heart and soul into these dishes, so please enjoy. You poured your heart and soul into these dishes, Crust? That doesn't sound quite accurate. If she was a teacher? What, having tattoos? I don't have any tattoos. I've always wanted some, but I'm so scared. I'm so scared of the needle and pain. And I'm just like, is it gonna hurt? Yes. Crust begins to serve a multi-course meal, starting with the appetizer. Slap a tattoo on your motto. I live vicariously through her. Are expensive as well, and I got waifus to collect. You know, that's very based of you. One by one, Ade carefully tastes each dish as they're presented to her. I can see now why you insisted that I prepare this specific dish, Miss Gourmand. Mr. Gourmand? The needle repeated, stabbing you. Well, like, I have quite a few friends that for their tattoos, they prefer like the stick and poke over like the regular like tattoo machine thing. And I'm just like, I don't know which one sounds worse. They both sound horrible. And what dish would that be? This here is the main entree. Omurice. Aww. Oh, ooh. Good luck, Crust. You were putting your omurice against the experts. Challenging a specialty, brave. Yeah, I'm like, wait, ooh. Ooh, even her smile dropped. This message written in ketchup. Did you write it yourself? I sure did. I wanted to express my gratitude for you coming here and sampling my food. It's incredibly well done, like a work of art. Oh, we got points for the visuals. How's the taste? Oh, well then, I'll start. Crust watches Ade with an excited expression. Ade smiles subtly as she nods her head. Yeah. It's horrible. Let me know when you're ready, and I'll bring out the dessert. Yes, okay. I don't think it passed inspection, chat. What do you think? What do you think?
I believe I'm finished.
After finishing the dessert, Ade puts her spoon down on the table. Zero faith in our girl. It's the way she smiled, because I feel like Ade, she's classy, you know? She's gonna make this face even if she didn't enjoy something.
That was an incredibly satisfying meal.
Plus, Ade, she's been through the ringer herself. You know? She went through the whole Valentine's chocolate Mustang fiasco. She knows all about cooking for someone and emotions and all of that, you know? Like,
I truly had a wonderful time. The entire time I was eating, I kept wondering about something. I heard that you're attempting to create dishes which invoke happiness in others.
some fair weather Crust fans. I love Crust. I love Crust. Right now, the hat is a little too heavy on her head, and she's not catching any of the hints.
But if you ask me, I'd say you've already succeeded. Really? You felt happy while eating? Ever since I received that invitation from you yesterday, I've felt a sense of joy. And that's continued all the way through the entire meal today. Even your own enthusiasm while preparing the food was infectious and made me feel cheerful.
If you can't handle Crust at her stubborn failures, you don't disturb her at her num face. Only a fan when things are good, but they leave when things get tough. Damn. I can think of a couple of different football team fandoms that are exactly like that. The gym saved me. You want to share with the class how many it took?
That's such a relief to hear. But the person I want to make happy has quite a unique palate. I see.
No!
How many did it take, Ryzen? How many gyms, how many days behind were you?
If it's okay, could I serve you a plate of omurice? You want to make me some omurice? Yes. I intended on remaining simply a guest today. But after eating such a delicious meal, it just doesn't sit well with me. Last time you came to the maid cafe, you left having eaten subpar omurice.
Oh man, the professional is about to enter the scene.
All right, if you insist. I'd be glad to try something you make for me. Very well. Please wait a moment.
Ade begins cooking with precise and purposeful movements. Man, this is gonna, translation, let a master show you how it's done. This is gonna make me put omurice onto the grocery list, I'm not gonna lie.
Wow. I've never sat in my own kitchen and watched someone cook before. Front row seats to the show. How exciting.
Seeing someone else cook for you naturally lifts your spirits.
True.
Soon after,
Your omurice is ready. I'm not sure if you remember, but you need to say the spell that makes it delicious. I remember. You make a heart with your hands like this, and ooey gooey goodness. Make this omurice delicious. Perfect. Now then, go ahead and dig in. All right. Yum. Yum, yum. Hmm?
Oh. She transcended.
Oh my goodness. It's sublime. It's better than I could have ever expected. The texture is out of this world, and it's been seasoned to perfection. That's all thanks to the spell you cast. It really does feel like I'm under a spell. My heart feels like it's overflowing, and I have this goofy grin on my face. So this is how happiness tastes. Your cooking really does bring out the happiness in people, Ade. That's right. I'm sure you're wondering how I do it. Yes! I'm dying to know. I want nothing more than for Bready to feel happy when eating my cooking. Well then, if you don't mind, why don't you make me a dish and pretend as if Bready is going to eat it? Right now? Okay, I'll try. Crust bustles about busily, laying out all the ingredients. Master? Do you have any idea why Crust is hesitating? It looks like she's prepared all the ingredients.
It's probably because she doesn't know exactly what to make. That killed me just now because Ade's expression was so straight. That entire little dialogue. Like,
Master, what the hell is wrong with her?
right now, Crust is more fixated on a specific taste rather than a specific dish.
I see. A bit of this and a bit of that. Try to touch it as little as possible. Grill it until it's right. Take all this out. Yeah. I think it's ready. I still need to do a bit more research, but this is as good as I can do at the moment. I see. You probably got an inkling of this while watching me cook, but you might want to brace yourself while tasting this. Bready has rather unusual taste, so I use some unorthodox methods. I'm not sure what other people will think of it. You're right. I don't need to try it to know that it will taste.
She way she says things with such a straight face. Oh man. I ain't eating that garbage you just made. Get on my level. She said it with a smile. She said it with a smile, chat. Stop. Stop. Her face. Her face is so happy.
I don't need to try it to know that it will taste bad. Huh?
They cut the music. Oh no.
Because you didn't make this dish for Bready.
Crust, please don't cry. Oh no.
You made it for yourself.
Oh.
That's what Tia was hinting at.
Oh no.
Tia said something along the same lines.
Straight for the jugular. All with her pinky out. on her iced coffee.
She mentioned how Bready looked unhappy. She questioned whether I was really making these dishes for Bready. I don't understand it.
Looks like a caramel iced coffee to me. You know, I could potentially see some caramel in there.
Why does everyone keep asking me that? I thought I knew what I was doing. I think you've misunderstood the correlation between food and happiness. I have? Yes. It takes more than taste alone for someone to derive happiness from food.
Oh, we got the serious Ade face.
A handwritten, personalized invitation. A bright smile upon arriving at a place which is brimming with an ebullient atmosphere. A dish made by someone who is humming away happily while they cook. A dish lovingly plated. A multi-course meal thoughtfully presented in sequence. All of these things can inspire happiness. How did you feel when you ate the dish I made for you? It was delicious, and I felt happy. Why were you happy? Because it was so enjoyable to watch you cooking up close.
And where is Bready right now, Crust? Where is she? She's in her box in the hallway, waiting for you to ding the Bready bell.
It was nice casting the magic spell together. Being treated with such care made me feel good. And on top of that, the food was delicious. Are you starting to get it now?
Why do y'all keep saying that Bready is with the commander? When the commander is literally in the room with us right now. The commander has been in this kitchen this entire process. Bready is not with him.
I think my work here is done.
don't have object permanence.
We keep seeing it in all the ways.
They've mentioned the commander has spoken during these conversations multiple times. Commander has one finger outside the door and Bready is licking it, obviously. Stop. Stop. He's just sticking his head out the door. Like, there, Bready. It's okay. She'll bring you in eventually. I'll leave the rest to you, Master. Sure thing. Thanks for coming today, Ade. No, thank you for allowing me to have such a wonderful time. Oh gosh, wait, we need one more look. One more look before you go. Bye.
Bye, Ade. I'll miss you. And there she goes.
Soon. Bye, mommy.
Ade, come back.
Ade leaves the kitchen. Crust carefully tastes the dish she made. Damn, I just realized Ade really did not taste like a single spoonful of that dish. She literally said all of that without tasting a single bite and left.
It's not delicious. Not even close. Is this what I've been trying to feed to Bready this whole time?
Crust proceeds to stand frozen for a long time, staring at the food she made.
It's not bad. All the ingredients blend well together. I expected no less from you, Crust.
Emma would be one of those comments on food blogs that replaces the central ingredient, but she would praise the recipe instead of complaining. I don't think she's ever said that like a recipe is bad. And I think when Crust asked her like why she didn't follow it, she said something like she just likes to let her creativity, you know, go and do its thing.
The combinations of the ingredients and the balance of flavors are perfect.
It was about baking bread. Are you talking about freaking oh my gosh, wait, oh my god, it's gonna bother me. The one where he wants to make Japan's national bread.
Yep. I know exactly the one that you're talking about.
Where he uses his warm hands in like one of the first arcs. I like that one. I like that show a lot. Where the bread's so good, homeboy died and went to heaven for 15 minutes and then revived.
You seemed more excited while making it as well. It was adorable.
Did my baby Crust really get flashback? Because Bready doesn't like her cook. She's having a whole like life existential flashback montage of like, who am I as a chef? What have I been doing all this for?
What about the flavor? How does it taste?
Where did my life go so wrong? Oh no.
It's the same as what I usually eat. It's delicious.
I like to imagine the strawberries on Crust's hat are real and she's just that small. Nar. Because her strawberries are like the size of other people's heads.
Bready would always smile when she ate my food. And that would make me smile too. I would smile while I was cooking. Because I liked that she got so much enjoyment.
If she were that small, how would the rat fit inside her hat? That's true. That's true. Unless the rat isn't in her hat after all. And this thing right here that we said was like a camera for her show is actually the true Naru controlling the mech.
And now I'm not sure.
She wouldn't be having this problem if there was a rat there. The rat would be yanking her hand saying, "What are you doing?" Crust is the hat, and the strawberries hide her rat ears. They definitely do give the illusion that they're supposed to be ears of some kind. I wonder if she's supposed to be like mouse-like imagery. Or if it's the bunny. Like she has a bunny here. And I guess these could be ears. But then on like the flip side, these could be her little rat ears. And this could be like her tail. Obviously I know it's a Ratatouille reference. But I'm trying to see like what the overall design of like what animal he's perhaps trying to allude to. Meant to be bunny ears. I feel like it might be bunny. Just because she does have this. I don't really get any strong animal vibes from her. No, she's not supposed to be like animal-like in her behaviors, but like in her silhouette and her design. Like these big strawberries wouldn't be hanging out up here if they weren't supposed to give you like the impression of ears.
What were the feelings coursing through me during my research?
Nothing else really hints at animal to me. Yeah. I could agree.
I think I was impatient. I felt a little frustrated that she wasn't feeling happy while eating my food. I'm sure she felt all those negative, doubting emotions running through my mind as I was cooking. Bready isn't happy? Oh, I see. It's no wonder. She wasn't happy all this time.
Still looks like a magical girl. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely gives magical girl vibes with the strawberry and pink.
It's because I wasn't happy.
Crust. Are you okay? Not us. The commander being like, Crust, come back to me. Come back. Oh man, oh no. Can't you see she's spiraling, Commander? Just let her have a minute. How long did we wait to ask this? Did she have that whole spiral in like a brain blast 0.5 seconds? Or was she like that for like 10 minutes before the commander said, Crust? Baby girl, wake up.
I realize it now, Mr. Gourmand. I was being selfish. Once I saw the expression Bready made after tasting you.
Do you see the problem? Do you see the problem with this sentence already, Crust? Like, you're putting yourself against something that you shouldn't be at competition with. Like, this is... Before she even finishes this sentence, I'm like, no, Bready. No, Crust. This is a very... You should not be competing against this. We're too amazing to beat. Give up while you're behind. Crust, please. Bready is weird, not gonna lie. Literally. It's like, Crust, you are a master chef. You are best of best. Like you are amazing at what you do. Please do not pit yourself against the person who just washes his hands and dips his hands in random things. No, the whole situation is not what is considered normal.
Once I saw the expression Bready made after tasting you, I wanted to see her feel the same thing when eating my food. That look I saw on her face was one of true joy.
Seriously, can you get Bready off my back and hands? It's the fact that I feel like the commander would happily have Bready go with Crust if it meant that she would stop.
In that moment, I forgot everything.
There's something in the ark's water that's turning all these NIKKEs crazy. Is it the water or is it the Splendomin?
All the moments in the past when she'd smiled and been perfectly happy eating my food. She always smiled. I forgot all of it, like a complete fool. Every time the bell rang, Bready must have come walking in, filled with anticipation as to what I would serve her. But I kept giving her bizarre, experimental dishes instead. What should I do? Bready must be so disappointed in me.
You can cook for her again.
Do you think I can?
Of course you can. You can make the dishes you usually made before, the ones that made Bready happy.
Would that be enough?
Of course. You've also learned a lot from Tia and Ade.
You're right. They taught me that when emotions are one-sided, even something like kindness can feel like malice. And I've learned how to make someone feel happy while eating. Okay, I've made up my mind. I'm gonna write an invitation for Bready. She's let it back into the kitchen! Let's go! Come to think of it, I've never officially invited Bready here before. Of course, it's because I never really needed to. But Ade said that from the moment she received the invitation, she felt a sense of excitement, of joy. So when Bready arrives with her invitation in hand, I'll serve her a dish that will make her feel absolutely blissful. And I'll tell her everything. Why I made all those weird dishes, everything.
Crust's eyes start to sparkle.
I should prepare right away. Will you help me, Mr. Gourmand?
Of course.
Thank you. Good night, Random.
Oh gosh.
I just want to eat something delicious. When will this research end?
She's licking the floor out of desperation.
Why you have her licking the floor when she has her lollipop stash? What's this? An invitation from Crust?
You are cordially invited to the cooking oil kitchen, where the air is filled with the aroma of delicious food. I will prepare a wonderful meal which is guaranteed to make you happy, so be sure to arrive with an empty stomach. Aww.
Your humble host, Crust. Looks like she concluded her research. That's a relief. Come in. Welcome, Bready.
This place where the air is filled with the aroma of delicious food is
The cooking oil kitchen.
Aww. We're in on it. We said it with her. That's so cute.
Huh? What is all this? Always eating in the same place can start to feel a bit dull.
I imagine Commander's dressed up like a fancy waiter. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
So I did a little bit of decoration. The place feels totally different, doesn't it?
We spent all night putting up stickers and lights to liven up the kitchen.
And you're pulling out my chair for me? Naturally. You're our special guest, after all. Oh. Very well. Thank you. Ta-da! I prepared this grapefruit soda as an aperitif.
Also, to the comment about her strawberries being like kind of bunny ears, One of my first thoughts was like, does she have anything behind her that's supposed to be similar to like a bunny tail? Because off the top of my head, I don't remember one from her shooting pose. And then I realized the little palm up here with her camera. Like, aww. It's one of those things where they're not directly doing it like one-to-one, but the visual is still kind of not pieced together. I don't know, like the imagery is still like very heavily implied, but I like it. I like how it's not like directly, yeah, put bunny ears and a tail on her. Her rat ears, but the rat is inside the hat. The little chef is inside the hat.
It will help stimulate your appetite. Thank you.
Bready gives a small nod.
I spent a long time contemplating what kind of meal to cook. Eventually, I decided that instead of a multi-course meal, I'd go for a single dish menu. Therefore, the main dish I've prepared for you tonight is tenderloin steak.
I want a steak. Crust brings out the raw ingredients and shows them to Bready.
This is the prime cinder cut of the sirloin, called Chateaubriand?
Green? I feel like I got half of it.
I picked a good one, don't you think?
I know how to solve this problem. Make Bready eat Crust cooking hand-fed from the commander. That's how we got in this situation to begin with.
Yes. Based on the color, I get the sense that it's high quality. With this, I'll prepare a delicious meal for you. How would you like it cooked?
Like the event currencies? I think that's exactly what it is.
Medium rare. Very well.
Oh man, that sounds so good. Crust carefully sears the meat as beads of sweat roll down her forehead. She's on like an episode of Iron Chef right now. She swiftly prepares the sauce and fries the potatoes.
Let's grill up the meat. Lock in the juices. Intensify the aroma. Let's see. Gooey, gooey goodness. Make this steak delicious.
Oh, stop! That's so cute! She took a pointer from the maids. Hopefully that's not copyrighted. It's a cease and desist from the maid cafe.
One tenderloin steak. Bon appetit. You seem nervous. Huh? Is it that obvious?
This was just a trap so Ade could see. No! A glide and sinker. That's how the maid cafe stays ahead of business with no rivals.
Very. Why don't you have a seat as well, Crust?
No, my magic line, will you? Oh no! ACPU gonna bust down the door any minute now. Oh, Coco just like got him. What is this? Oh my gosh, the setup. Mecha Shifty is off somewhere, just like I could have told you. I warned you.
Huh? You want me to sit down too? But being at the same eye level as me will make you less nervous. Really? Then maybe I will sit down.
Mustang, Ade, excuse my French, but what the actual... Like, what? You thought the underworld queens were were the biggest underground masterminds of this operation? No.
Before I eat, I have a question. What is it? In this meal, part of your final presentation?
Is this meal?
Yes. Huh?
If they ever drop the F-bomb in game, I hope it's Mustang to do it, like in his accent. Meanwhile, Soda, oblivious. She's the one that like actually doesn't know anything about the underline.
Focus, don't let your eyes wander.
Soda is the one who actually doesn't know anything,
There's no time to bask
so
in
that
our
they have
victory.
somebody
Let's
in the
move on
group
to the next mission.
that can like. She wouldn't have to like plead the fifth. Like she's the one that they send to if they need a brain scan, you know, to figure out if there's anything sus going on. And they're like, doesn't look like there's they've been up to anything. She checks out, boss. I see. They need someone to remain oblivious.
I'm not quite sure what you're saying.
I love this crack idea that the maid squad is Tetra's version of Perilous Siege.
That's exactly what they would be. Oh no.
Actually, no. Wouldn't they be Triangle? If they're doing it to other NIKKEs? Perilous Siege goes after humans, don't they?
Do you mean that?
Extrinsic? No!
Oh no! Oh no!
Why does that sound even worse? Because intrinsic is supposed to go after abnormals and stuff. And all they're doing is getting out their competition.
I was able to finish my research, and that this is the culmination of my findings? Exactly. At least, that's why I figured you were making such a grand show of all this. But that's not it. My plan was to wait until you were finished eating. And then tell you everything about what's been going on.
I just realized freaking Maiden tries to use her Kododama, and then Soda just turns on the vacuum to block her out. They have something sneeze. Never mind.
And then tell you everything about what's been going on. I'll tell you, but you're not allowed to laugh at me or get upset. All right, deal. I gave up on the research. The whole venture was something I started out of my own stubbornness and greed.
Can they win a Chuny battle? Their entire job is to project themselves as nice fantasy maids. Like, absolutely. They put themselves in character every day until they made it a part of themselves, ingrained into their DNA.
The whole venture was something I started out of my own stubbornness and greed. What? What in the world was this research about for you to say something like that? This is so embarrassing. I was jealous of the expression you made after tasting Mr. Gourmand, and I wanted to make food that would make you just as happy. That's what the research was for. I see. So that's why you kept cooking all those esoteric dishes. Yeah. I'm sorry for making you eat all those weird dishes. No, it's okay. Thank you for finally telling me. I've been wondering. Now I'll try the steak. All right. The rich aroma of the meat blends with the tangy notes of the sauce. The amount of juice that seeps out while I slice it is perfect, as is the tenderness of the steak.
Oh my gosh. Bready, please. Please, Bready.
This is an exceptionally cooked medium rare. Now for the taste. Wait! Let me feed it to you. Why would you want to feed it to me?
They better not have a drop of food in the 2.5 of it. Like, shift up, stop, please.
The way you describe the aromas of the dish in great detail, one by one. I'm familiar with that way of speaking. It's how you go about your evaluations when we're doing cooking research together. I can only assume that you're giving me an evaluation right now? I may have put a halt to my research, but I still want you to enjoy the food that I made and be happy. So, this is my way of scoring some brownie points.
Crust picks up the neatly sliced portion of steak with a fork and holds it out to Bready.
I asked you to sit in front of me to ease your nerves, but apparently all I did was make you more nervous. I guess it can't be helped. Being judged always makes you nervous.
Brownie, Bready's lesser known cousin. So, like, here's the thing. About halfway through this event, one of the thoughts that came to mind was that how I low-key hope that Cooking Oil Squad is actually just the two of them after all. I know earlier I was like, oh my gosh, I want one of them to like specialize in soup or something or blah, blah, blah. I can only imagine like being a third member of of this squad and having the girlies be like this with each other the entire time. Like, you are a third wheel. You are an extra. The forgotten soup maker. Like, they had 2 whole events of them bonding with each other. Like, as the night shift, you're the dishwasher. No. They left her at soup. Stop.
Yeah. Well, I'll dig in. Hmm? Oh. How is it? I was gonna try and hide it for a while, but I can't help it. Huh? It's as I expected. The taste of your cooking hasn't changed. It's delicious, adorable, and makes me happy. I missed it. That's why I was eager for you to be done with all the silly research business.
Is that her taste sensor? No, yeah, I was literally like, oh my god, wait, we can see what the mark on her tongue looks like.
Now that I know you were doing that for me. Delicious. Adorable.
Stop! They're so cute! She can barely freaking reach the top of the table. She's so small. Oh my gosh. Damn. Damn. We're really paying our happiness tax with this one, aren't we? We're so screwed for 2.5, aren't we?
And did you say you're happy? I am. I'm always happy whenever I get to eat your food.
Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Vidia, I cannot describe how completely boned we are for 2.5. We are beyond F when 2.5 rolls around. Like, that is what this image is telling me. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so cute and wholesome, and oh no. Like, why are you crying? Why? You're supposed, isn't it, what's happening? Isn't it a happy moment? Yeah, it is. It really is. To be honest, I've been bracing myself for 2.5 because I know we're gonna get rocked so heavy hard. Gonna crash us like how they send hotels from space to Earth. That's why I wanted this one to stay on like the neutral like ground that the last 2 events were, because then we would have somewhere to go, right? Like with the little lore tidbits that they were feeding us in Forest and in New Flavor. Like, it was just enough thinking and pondering to where it wasn't like super happy. This one, there wasn't really a lot of lore going on. It was just watching Crust go through her existential crisis and then having her happy ending. And being like, this is cute. Look at H, she's so cute, and Tia's so cute, and like everybody's so cute, and oh my gosh. No! Haha, we're in danger.
The fact that you cooked with so much joy always piqued my curiosity. But today, you planned out this entire meal for me, invitation and all.
They released the chefs to tell us all that we're cooked. They did it in the least subtle in your face way that they possibly could have. Oh no.
That makes me even more happy. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry for making you eat all that terrible food. For making you feel so unhappy. For being so greedy. You've always had such a happy expression on your face, and I had no idea. And I did all of these ridiculous things. You must have been so disappointed in me. How could I be disappointed in someone who just wanted to make me happy? But next time you start feeling this way, please let me know. Don't launch off into your own research. We can work our way through it together.
Bready said communication is key.
Yeah. Also, don't forget, your research was a success. It was? Yes. You cooked a dish that made me happy. If I were to grade this dish, I'd give it a perfect score. You worked hard, Crust. I'm so glad to hear that. Why are you laughing suddenly? I'm just so happy. I can't stop laughing. Good. Thanks for letting me taste something made from the heart. The flavor of this is one I won't ever forget. Now, am I allowed back in the kitchen? Yes. Now that the research is over. I am curious, though. How exactly did you conduct your research?
All right, let's pack it up. Do the dishes. Let's put these plates up. Let's go.
I thought that if I used Mr. Gourmand, maybe I could make food that tasted like him. He rubbed his hands on the food, and I even had him put in some of his hair. That's not a bad approach, actually.
Oh gosh. Jeez.
I thought so.
What the? The commander's like, wait a minute. They're gonna cook you Looney Tunes style. Like, wait a minute. Wait, this is not.
Instead of hair, how about collecting some saliva or sweat?
Commander, it's time to go.
Darn, I didn't think that far.
Huh? Crust and Bready quietly stare at me. They made up, and now it's 2 versus 1 real quick. Rappy, come pick me up. Rappy! It seems like the cooking research will continue for a while yet. Although no one knows whether it will succeed. That process itself will become a vital factor towards determining the flavors they create. I can imagine them just like slowly creeping closer and closer to us. After all, the two most indispensable culinary ingredients are sincerity and happiness. Although I might not have such a fun time, personally. Oh man, that was cute. That was cute. That was adorable. That was wholesome. That was happy. We just paid so much in taxes just now. Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it, Bald Man. Oh no. Commander, run out that door like Forrest Gump on a football field. Run, Forrest, run.
There's no time to bask in our victory. Let's move on to the next mission.
I'm ready for hard mode to flip this on its head. I'm curious for sure, because we ended with a cliffhanger last time, but are they gonna give us the same level or nah? Bills? That's cute. Since Anderson has no scheduled meeting, he generously cleared his time for TCN to record this special support video. He doesn't have a scheduled meeting. Shift up, really? Really? Oh no. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, sir.
Another year.
Stop! His headband! His headband! Damn it! No! Not like this! Not like this! Oh, no. Is that a tie? I didn't even make it. I didn't even make it past the freaking...
Another year. Another speech. By now, you know the Pilgrim NIKKE better than I do. There's little left for me to say, but allow me to share a few words, if I may. As the representative of the Pilgrim Squad, I place my trust in the bond you forged with them.
Please don't go looking at my timeline right now, sir. Please. Please. Oh, no. I'm so sorry. Use the guilt trip.
It's my trust in the bond you forged with them. Over the past year, you've stood side by side through countless battles, sharing both hardships and victories. The memories you've created together will be the driving force behind your vote. So once more, I ask you to cast your vote this year for those who have given their all for you.
I'm so sorry. Technically, overspec counts as Pilgrim rarity, so Vidia actually isn't betraying Anderson. Stop. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Front and center, right in the middle.